Alright. Oh man, guys, I am so sleepy today. Good morning, everybody. J Hard, you got first, man. I think you got first last time too, or one of the times somebody beat you, but I think you got first again after that. Alright, good morning, Tech and Money. Jim Hinkle over on Tradecaster. Bad King 215. Hansky, what's good, man? What's good? What's good with you, bro? What's good with you, bro? What's good with you? Morning, Colin. Morning, Corey, Tony, Amy Young over on YouTube. If anybody in here coming in on TikTok, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, bro. JD on TikTok, what's up, man? Long time, man. Dude, I was gone for 2 weeks because of Christmas, and then we came back, and then I think at some point during then, or maybe it was before that, I don't remember. My TikTok got disabled, so I couldn't stream for like a week, and then I got it back and running, and here you are, and here I am. Oh, you've been hella sick last few weeks. Dang, well, hope you get better soon, man. Morning to Mimi, morning Chicago Trader, morning everybody. What you guys got today? What you guys are looking at? There's a couple of gappers. Second money's already up on the day. Same old now for him. Show off. He's green before we even start trading. Show off. GMVD. This is one that I'm looking at. Honestly, it's up like 100%. I think it doesn't tell me right now, but it went from 3 to 6.8. So I think it's sitting at 100%. 110% right now. The max was 130. So that's already a 100% gainer. I looked at the locates on this, and I don't know if any of you guys are still looking to short this one. They're pretty pricey. Sometimes when they're pretty pricey, they tend to fade easier. I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm probably not going to hit a short on this one, just because I don't want to pay those fees early on. But if this, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. On the daily, it's got a huge scandal. If this was to go $8, $9, $10, maybe then, even though there might be a little bit more pricier then. Buenos dias, Rosendo, the trader. Good morning, all. Luis, FRGT thoughts. Okay. Well, good morning, Luis. So I guess I'll take a look at it, but right out of the gates, I am not going to short this. But being up 100% and where it's at right now, I could see it. A lot of sell-offs on the daily. The last 3 days it spiked. That one spiked to 850, and then the other day spiked from $3 to 470s, 480s, and both of them sold off. Not to a red day, but sold off a lot. And even if you look at the history on this thing, sold off this day, sold off this day. Even though it is making higher highs, so I just feel like I'm gonna sit this one out on the short side. FRGT. FRGT hitting high of 62 cents. 62 cents right there. See a daily level exactly at 62 cents. Literally 62 cents exactly. After that, I could see this thing run 75 cents, which is where I got that line, I guess, from that previous day. And maybe this thing goes up a little more to $1, but I don't know. It is kind of uptrending the last 2 days, so you could get some more people coming in here and pounding in. Volume increased those last 2 days, so maybe. But I would still wait for the good setup. I think a good level to hold on this one is 55 cents. If you can hold 55 cents, you might be looking for some dip trades. So you see right here, bounce and then rejection, and you're rejecting right there. Over 55, that looks good. PEV doesn't really have a lot of volume today. The only reason why I would be interested on PEV is that yesterday or Friday, for some reason this thing had a lot of volume and the stock didn't trade that much. Look at the daily and look at the volume on Friday, which is not a lot for, well, actually, yeah, 2.6 million on Friday. So So that's weird. And then it's still held up, so that's weird. I don't know if somebody bought a bunch and is holding it up or not. Take a look at Bitcoin. Tell me where you're going. I don't speak English. I'm not going to look at Bitcoin. I don't look at crypto stuff. Somebody did say HCSC though. HSCS. HSCS. $154 high on HSCS. This one looks interesting. It's had a lot of rejections around $1, and then finally just really shot up past $1 right now, and it's holding. I have a 200 moving exponential average here at 151. So that's what we are rejecting right now. So in this one, I would really like it over 154, over high. So kind of sucks for that one. All right, let me see. Louise, good morning. Fishon, good morning. Nikki, good morning. Jessica, good morning. CryptoWire, Diddy, Irish Trader. Wow, boy, what's up, man? Blair, good morning, Blair. The Trader Pev. I already looked at Pev. What about overall market sentiment? What are we thinking? I know a lot of you guys probably trade the large caps, probably trade SPY or anything like that. Overall market, I did not expect SPY. Whoa, that was weird. I did not expect SPY to gap down like that again. Like this little market cannot make a decision at 400. If you look at the bigger time frame on SPY, how am I still kind of congested, man? If you look at the bigger time frame on SPY, kind of just a simple pivot here at 402.66, which is exactly where we are. But I think the bigger pivot is obviously 400. You could see how many wicks we got at 400. So we got like 3 wicks right there. Kind of stumbled around 400. Finally got out of 400. Retested 400 this day perfectly. And then went for the run. And now we're pulling back down. So if we get out of this 402.66 lower, I would just expect this move, this SPY to go all the way down to that 400 again. 412. It's pretty much 400 exactly. So I would expect it to go down to there. But honestly, this is the same thing that I was saying on Friday and last week. If SPY wants to run, if SPY wants to really break out, if SPY wants to be bullish, we already claimed 400. We went up to 408. So this thing needs to actually go. You know, I guess it's got to go 410, 415 maybe. You know, and then hold around 410, 415, and then maybe get another leg and get out to higher highs on the daily, which is that 410 level. But if we break out, sell off under 400, break out right back down to 400, break out a little bit lower high, we're going to go under 400. We're going to go back under 400, and then every buyer that was trying to push this bull rally is going to get stuck, and this thing is going to reverse pretty quick. So it could do something like that here pretty soon if this thing just could not keep going. Oh, JD, you're better now. Awesome. I'm hoping SPY has one push to 410 for a put, but other than that, it's still bullish over 400. It's going to be a hard week. February 3rd, I believe, is interest rate hikes. Okay, so kind of similar thing. 400 is the level to decide on SPY. Good morning, Rome C. Rome C is bullish on this market. You still think bullish, even with today's gap down? I mean, it doesn't really make a big. Well, I guess SPY is a 6-point difference, but. Danielle Corona, what's up, man? As far as Tesla, what a rally on Tesla on Friday, right? This was insane. This thing went from a lows of 161 to highs of 180. Tesla, on the other hand, I don't think this one's gonna keep running. I mean, maybe it gets a new high today, but ultimately, I don't think Tesla's gonna keep running. So I do might want to see. I mean, here, let me rephrase this. At this point, I could see Tesla hit 200. You know, at this point, I could see Tesla hit 200. But is it going to do this right away, right now? Like, literally in a day and a half, is it going to go straight up to 200? Maybe. Is it possible? Yes. Do I think it's going to do it? Probably not. You know, I think today might be a range day up here. You might spike a new high. You might spike a new low. This 175 level seems pretty important on Tesla. So that's going to be kind of like my low. If we take out 175 and start falling, then I'll go short. If we start holding that 175 level, I'm going to go long. Same thing with 180. If we kind of spike over 180 and try to keep running, then I'll chase it long and maybe I get 190. You know, I don't think so. We could get 200. I don't think so today. But if we start rejecting this 180 or just kind of blow off top here, then I'll follow this back down to create a range candle today. I didn't expect this on Friday also. Like I told you guys at the morning that Tesla was really extended on Thursday, and so Friday I was short, short, short. And I ended up getting caught on this with my option, which is pretty far out, so it's only down like 200 bucks. But I actually still am holding that option put. I think it doesn't expire till the end of March. So we'll have to see. Down 200 on it. But what was I gonna say? You know, I think at this point, this thing has to find a high and needs to find a double top or something and pull back down a little bit, because this is up a lot just in the last couple days. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green days in a row. Now, just because I got all green days in a row doesn't mean this thing ain't gonna stop. You know, you can't do that, but it's a big move. It's a big move. Morning, Fat G, Rome C. If UBI keeps holding above 140, it has a lot of potential. Dang, we still have like 10 minutes till market open. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, no, we got 2 minutes till market open. I looked at the time and it said 8:27. And I thought I had 8 minutes left till market open. I was like, wait a second. Hold on. My short people, what are you guys looking at today? 415 is going to be my goal for a real nice put. Yeah, for SPY, yeah. If you get that high, man, I'm telling you, if we get that high, because this SPY is looking weaker and weaker the more it holds above 400. Tesla, I'm going to look for one more push here. I might be going long in this. I mean, I might be shorting this day. I got some levels here on Tesla, even if it pushed a little bit more. I got this 182.50 on Tesla here if it wants to not go over that. And then ultimately, I don't think this one should go over 200. There's a nice little bit of double top resistance there on the daily or 1 hour, 4 hour. You can see it on any of those chart frames. Morning, Argent Trader, AUVI. So Rome C calling out AUVI. You guys can take a look at that one as well. The market's going to open here. Oh, I got time. So AUVI. Is there any previous runners from last week? AVFA. Okay, I like this idea. I got my lines exactly at 146 and 137. Kind of same idea. You had that 140. I could put it here at 142. That's what I like. But I do see that AUVI keeps holding 140. That's 200 moving average. That's previous spikes on the daily. 146 there. If we hold AUVI above this, this one could be running. So I'm going to put an alert up here. Let's look at any previous runners. So you got BZFD. The BZFD is still holding. I might even look at this one. BZFD. 425 high. This one might even be like a small, a good long. Look at the daily on this thing from 1 to 5 and no pullbacks on the daily. Maybe. TCBP. Nothing here. I did see GNS. That's a stock that I got watching this morning. The high on GNS is 628, so this thing is actually going to come back and hit a higher high than it had in the front side, which kind of sucks because this company is apparently like not good at all, or this is a naked short selling or something like that, right? Where they just made up stuff. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's this one. So. But, alright, market's going to open here in 20 seconds. Good luck to everybody. Let's kill it. GTII, Juan. For a short. For a long. GTII spiking up right now. 200 moving average 170. Already passed it. I see it, but this volume is iffy. Market is open. Monday, first day of this week. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm not going to take a trade on Tesla right away. I'm just going to keep watching it. GMVD, honestly, maybe that is a short, but I just don't want to pay those locate fees. For some reason, they're pretty expensive for me, so I don't want to take that big of a fee today. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. GNS, I'm watching it on my side chart. GNS, I think 551 is a nice level on GNS to keep an eye on. As far as SPY holding today, that 402.66 is a good level, I think. So Tesla with a nice green candle here. Let's see how high Tesla wants to push. Let's see if we get a new high on Tesla. Let's see what happens. I'm interested in a Tesla possibly short. If we reject this 180 is pretty strong. GNS is pushing. GNS, you do have that obvious target at 628 for new high. So you got $6 there. You could catch a trade under 6, hold 6, take the trade at 6. 628 is your target. I won't be surprised if Lucid becomes a meme type stock. I had a nice short on Lucid. I took a very small size, but I had a nice short on Lucid. It was crazy. Tesla's still pushing. We got a little bit of a pivot here. It's going to be hard to get through this level here. GNS, I'm watching it still. Kind of a little stuff there once it spiked up to that 585 level. Tesla, I would really like Tesla to push up right to a new high. Morning, Alec, Louisiana. Hold on, I'll read your comment in a second. Morning, Juan. Gotta know Eagles or Chiefs. Ooh, Crypto Wire's in here. Crypto Wires, you're an Eagles fan, right? I can't say Chiefs because Crypto Wire's in here. I think she's an Eagles fan. GMVD kind of holding. Tesla cannot get out of this high here. I'm a little skeptical to short Tesla right away just because Friday was so strong. Whoever was doing that might be doing it again, so I'm not going to just immediately short this thing. But if we get GMVD stuff, HACS is interesting. Now, if Tesla goes under this 179.9, I might follow this down short here. I could see Tesla pull down to this 175.05 level. So my target is 180 to the top side or 175 to the bottom side. But that is a pretty big rejection there here on Tesla. We got to lose this 177.9. No rush in this trade here, but I'm going to wait. There goes GMVD. GMVD pushing back up. GNS is still kind of holding. You could be looking for dips on GNS, but ideally I would want that thing to reclaim 6 because 6 is where shorts are going to be at. Tesla, I want to see if we get a nice spike here to short into, but well, at least this is a nice cushion to take a good first trade on. $200 on that Tesla trade, but that is not what I was looking at. I wish I would have gone a very nice move. 175 though. If 175 cannot hold on Tesla, we might be seeing a lot more down pressure on Tesla. So 175 is my level where, you know, Friday here spike, bounced off 175, kept going higher. Pre-market this morning, 175, 175, 175 there 3 times. So I do expect some buyers to be down at 175, but I could also see this thing. GMVD, what? I'm telling you, I didn't want to short that one. What the heck? Is anybody in GMVD? Wait, Rosenda, what does that mean? So every buyer is going to step right here at 175 on Tesla. Yeah, I see GMVD halted, guys. Good stuff, good stuff. I have not touched that short, so I'm not touching it. I mean, maybe if they got cheaper for some reason, but let me go ahead and inquire. I bet they got pricier. Nope, they're actually still the same. 2.5 million volume on GMVD on that candle. It's crazy. Let me look at it on the actual chart. $1 million volume there. That's crazy. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. This thing this thing has room to 850 on the daily. Now, just because I say it's got room to 850 on the daily doesn't mean just automatically buy it because you got room to 850, right? You still want to find the good trade, the good setup, all that stuff. But that daily is telling me that it's got a little bit more room to 850, the next daily level. Tesla, unfortunately, I'm not catching any of this. I knew if it got a spike, Tesla could be a short, but I didn't want to take it just up here just because, oh, it's a short, you know, I'm going to take the long, I'm going to take it. Or it's a high day, I'm just going to take it. So I didn't get it traded down there, up there, I mean. I chased it a little bit down here, which I chased it 200 shares, 2, 4, 6. That would have been a nice trade if I held this whole time. Jeez, look at this thing, it's free falling. Retest of 175 for more selling pressure would be good, but this thing is not stopping. Whoever fell asleep on the buy button Friday is falling asleep on the sell button on Tesla today. GNS might be getting a sympathy play here, no bounce. So Tesla, I would like the flag under 175, but it's a little tight here, so I would probably look for the extension out of this thing. A blow off top of 175 and maybe look for the next short, which would be somewhere in this area if we flag. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Got to keep in mind though that that 173 could just be holding as a support. So, but SPY is kind of holding up. PEV hit a new high. BZFD just stuffing. This 175 level on Tesla is where I want to take the next short back on down. So I really hope this thing kind of tries to push up a lot and I can get a short up here. I'm not going to rush this trade though. I want to let it push up really good and get a good entry high. Fat G, GNS, okay, Rom CHA, back over VWAP, GNS, fading hard on higher volume, GNS, oh, I see GNS. HSCS, you guys are mentioning, I see at ATER coming back a little bit. HSCS, that's a hard one to keep saying. HSCS, this 138 level looks good to see if you can hold. Here goes Tesla back on up. If this thing keeps pushing up like this, I will be adding some shorts to this one. Hopefully this thing, well actually, I think I gotta take some at this 175 level. This is just what I think. I will add as this thing keeps squeezing higher. But I want to see the next leg down out of this one here. Tesla really heavy off the open, so I want to keep following this momentum down and see if I get another trade here. If this one's to squeeze here real quick, I'll just cut it out and look for the higher entry, but I'm looking for this one to go pull on down again. It wants to, yep, I was going to say, so I took some out there a little bit, but I'm holding here still. There goes GMVD resumption. Getting stuffy there on GMVD, I think. You gotta hold 6.8 for the next leg. You gotta hold 6.8, even $7. Tesla, this 175 is the level that I was watching, so I am short here at 175. Looking for the next leg down. If we break out of here, I'll stop out. Here's 175. Ooh. I still like this 175. New low on this candle here, and this could go right back down to new low. Wow, GMVD, I'm telling you, those things are risky. I'm adding some more shorts on Tesla here. I want to see this thing back under 175. It's looking like a nice bear flag on Tesla, so I'm adding on these pops. If this reclaims VWAP, I'm out, but I want to see this thing back on down. GMVD halted right back down. That sucks. Here comes the selling pressure on Tesla. We gotta make a new candle, make a new low, and keep selling off on Tesla. I got a good entry on Tesla, but I don't want us to reclaim this 175 level. I want to see us under 175. So I'm in some Tesla short here. VWAP is kind of my stop. I don't want to shoot through VWAP. I want to lose this 175 level here again, and then make a new low and see if we can get another nice push all the way back on down. Still in the green here overall on the ticker. We already can't make a higher high there, and these candles here on the push up have lower volume, these green candles, so I'm still holding here. This could just get a one candle move all the way down, hit a new low, and then sell off pretty crazy. So I'm holding for that one candle if I get it. If I don't get it, then I'm going to stop out, but here it goes. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Sell off, sell off. This is where I'm looking for if it sells off right here. Wow, I just got dizzy out of nowhere. It had a sell off right there, I think, but I'm still holding here. If it makes a lower low, I'm still in. If it breaks this high, I'm out. Wow, I just got like dizzy out of nowhere. Holy crap, I can't see the chart. Well, this should have been my stop there, but... $176.28, that'll be my... Wow, this is going to sell off. This is going to sell off. Dude, what the heck happened? I'm like... Look at this thing blurry. Yeah, I'm gonna stop out of this trade. So now I'm right on the ticker. Estás bien, güey? Bro, I have no idea what just happened. I was like looking at that thing and I like couldn't see the candle. I was like, wait, I still think this is a short on Tesla though. So I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Even if we retest this 179 up here, unless we fully explode, and then I'm looking long for a high day. But I think that was a good attempt. We sold off pretty hard. That 175.05 was such a big level for support, so I was trying to turn that into resistance. Drink some water and get a banana. Bro, I think I ran out of bananas. Did anybody? I'm still a little bit of bearish here on Tesla, but I stopped out of that trade. Is anybody stuck on GMV hauled down? I really hope none of you guys are. CVNA, a lot of people are saying CVNA, so let me put it on the side chart. CVNA. Oh, CVNA, what the heck? Not even a clear entry on that thing. And it's halted, right? Yeah, it's on my scanner. CVNA halted. What does CVNA have daily levels? Any resistance supports? You guys can look on the daily. Let me see what I see. Oh, this thing is breaking out on the daily. Never mind. This thing is breaking out on the daily. I am red, 200 bucks right now, but I'm still looking at Tesla. I think I tried a good short there. I tried adding to here and then kind of added, took some profits and then added higher, took some profits, added higher, and then finally squeezed, so I got out just in time. If this thing wants to reclaim 177.9, I'm going to look for a long for new high day on Tesla if it still wants to be strong. I did mention this thing could just be a range day, but we already put in that low at that bottom there, so that's the low. We could go right back up to a new high. And SPY is still pushing higher. Ape, I had Ape on my side, but it seemed like it needed volume. Okay, Ape making a move. High is pretty out there. Ape 240 level reclaim. 2.4 level on Ape. GMVD is probably done. CVNA, I don't know what to expect on that thing. The only level I had on that one was 862 on the daily, and it seemed to be breaking out already. Tesla, I'm looking at it. We got that high of 180 on this thing. We could just come up right to a new high, make a new high, maybe run a little bit. 180. After that, my next level was what? 182.50. So I could see Tesla run 182.50. See, this thing is. A lot of people are probably trying to short this thing, and it's BZFD short. I just took it off my side chart. What the heck? Actually, I'm gonna put it here. BZFD short. Oh wait, you are in short BZFD. Oh no. My quantity is messed up. Tesla's making a move all the way back up here, and it wants to high, but now it's like not pushing. I'm still watching. I could see me take a flag on Tesla long, but I'm gonna watch it a little bit. I think this 177.9 is a key level, so I want to see it close over it and then see if we get a pullback. But Dark Mix, are you short on BZFD? Mara and Riot popping. Crypto's still pushing. Crypto's been on a nice run, I think. So, oh, from last week. Dang, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Watching Tesla. This 5 minute is gonna close as a stuff actually. So. I'm still watching. No need to rush anything. GMV is probably done. CVNA, Carvana. That's such a stock that was hyping up. I think aren't they like bankruptcy or aren't they also like dealing with some stuff like that? Because if so, it's just literally all a meme stock right now. Because I think I remember them with the whole thing of BBBY and all of those at the same time. It's breaking on the daily though, so my next level on Carvana, my next target, if I had to pick something, you know, you got room on this thing till I mean, the next spike is 1190 is probably not that much. Maybe somewhere 980s, 975, 980s. I already get bad resumption here, so this one might actually be a short. Unless they had amazing news, but this might actually be a short. Yeah, these are super cheap. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got a problem. Hold on. Oh no. I put a thing to always show it on top in the confirmation window asking me if I... This is ridiculous. I can't select it because the confirmation thing is underneath it. I'd never seen this happen. Wow, I gotta fix that. I know exactly what happened. Okay, I think I got it. Anyways, wow, okay, so sorry about that. CVNA, does this thing have news? Does anybody know? And then Tesla, to me, now it's not really trying to break out. The 5-minute is looking more stuffed. I could see this have another move back on down. But I'm going to watch it still. I am down 200 on Tesla. CVNA, I think finally I got shorts on CVNA, so I have some locates on CVNA now. So I'm going to put it right here. And then I am looking short on this thing if I get another push up. I know this one's breaking on the daily, so I'm going to let it do its thing still. Let me see what you guys got. GNS had to break sooner. It's going to fail. GMVD long 585. HSCS breaking out. Good job, Fat G. Here's a short on BCD from last week. Is there CVNA news? I have no idea if there's CVNA news, but I'm gonna wait for the stuff on that one or the big rejection and then short that one. Right now it doesn't look bad, but I want to see maybe one last push on this thing, maybe one last squeeze on this thing before I can hit the sell button. Tesla, I'm still waiting. I want to see. I really don't want Tesla to be super choppy around, but let me see. It actually just had a little sell off there, I think. So here's a little Tesla sell off. I could see this back down to 175. So if I get a nice pullback here, then I could take that trade. Don't want to add on as this is falling down, but see, there's a big bush move in one direction now. I was a little early on the short here, but again, it's not selling off, so I'm gonna wait still. Carvana lookers were cheap, so even if I missed the trade, I wouldn't be upset. I want one more push on Carvana though. Tesla under 175, I could see this thing go back down to low. So here, if this closes there, it gets me a nice push back up. I am shorting on this thing if this goes all the way back up to like VWAP or something. So I'm gonna add here. If this pushes higher, I'm adding. Carvana seems to be flagging. Carvana wants to break out, so I'm also ready to hit the short button on that one. Tesla, I want to see this under 175. Already didn't hold that one push there, but I want to see a new low here. I want to see this thing keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. I should have hit some shorts there on Carvana on that spike. I just couldn't. I wasn't fast enough. I'm still in this Tesla short. I even added a little bit more on that spike. I want to see this back on down under 175. Gotta be careful. If this one wants to hold, I'm gonna get out. That's a strong close. Gosh dang it. Ideally, that's the trade I should have waited for right there. I should have gotten my entry that high. I added too early. But I'm still looking for this here to move on down. There it goes, back on down, back on down. I would like a new low. I would like it under 175, all the way down. There we go, I'm back in the green on this trade now. Looking for that 175 though. There it goes, new candle to make it, first candle make a new low. Keep selling off under 175. Under 175, I have 800 shares short here on Tesla. If this was to pull away pretty nice, I could get some nice profits here on Tesla. Under 175, I haven't sold. I'm gonna cover some. It wants to spike there. I have 600 shares still. This is what I mentioned. Tesla's gonna be a sideways trappy action today, so I might actually be, if this doesn't want to keep pushing down, I might take my profit and go back to a break-even ticker. Carvana wants to go for another run, so I'm looking for that one. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this Tesla. $300 still red? Oh, I thought I was like break-even right there. Dang. And watch it, now it's actually going to sell off. Carvana, on this push-up, I might be hitting my first short on this thing. So as this spikes up here on Carvana, makes a new high, maybe I might start trying to add to this Carvana play. I don't know if Carvana had amazing news or what, but I'm looking to add here maybe on Carvana. That I think I had a 975 level on this one that I thought it could be the top in. Seems to have a pretty nice flag there. It wants to break out here, but I'm trying to catch the top on this breakout here. See, maybe my stop could be $10 if I'm trying to take it at 975. So let's watch Carvana. If you guys are in, GMVD looks weak. Carvana 975 was kind of not a daily level, but just a place where this thing had consolidated a lot. I could see this thing just reject somewhere through here, maybe get one last push to $10. But this stock is up pretty decent already. HCS, SCS, all out for Fat G. Good stuff, man. Tesla is kind of choppy today. I kind of expected it with Friday's move, so I am down 300 on Tesla, which, you know, if I lose $300 today, I will be totally okay with that. Even if I lost my green streak, you know, I will be okay with that. If you guys are trading HSCS, I completely missed that one. So congratulations if you guys got that one. Carvana, this thing looks like it wants another run. How much is this up today? 20%. Not a lot, but this thing was moving off of lows of like $3 not too long ago. Maybe one last push here. Maybe another push to maybe that 10 bucks. Here he goes. Here he goes. Trying to break that 75 wall. 74 wall. Couldn't break it. This is when you stare at the ask if you're trading these penny stocks, or at least these stocks that move like this one. So you can see a lot of sell orders at 979 there. Well, it broke those. At this one, I could see a move to $10. And then maybe $10 is where shorts will step in. This one's still looking pretty strong, so at least the tape is looking pretty strong, I think. Tesla cannot push lower, so if it reclaims 179.9, I'm gonna go long on Tesla, see if we get a new high day break. But Carvana, I'm gonna be hitting some shorts right here. If this breaks out through $10, I will quickly stop out. $9.96 on Carvana, did not get 10. $9.96 still. Still $9.96. The tape is strong on this one, so if you guys can at least see that, you can tell the difference between a stock that wants to move up and one that doesn't. Did anybody find out if this one did have news? This thing could explode through 10. Nope. If SPY breaks 405, shorts will be stuck. I see, yep, 404.83 is one level I got. Fat G, nice roll, back to lab then. I'm transitioning my trading style from mainly small caps to mainly trading options on large caps. Ooh, wow, not wild boy. Rome C gonna hit the large caps now. Oh, you read an article about Carvana just now? I could see the move through 10 here, maybe one last spike. There it is. So I'm actually going to add on that spike there just to see if this thing wants to go right back under 10. If this squeezes, then I'll just fully cut this trade out. But I am here, added on Carvana there. I'm not going to lie, the tape on this one is pretty strong. But it hit a high there with the candle not even moving, so I want to see this back under 10. That closed right at 10. Wow. How are people buying this thing right here? If you took Carvana long, congrats, man. Whoever took Carvana long, congratulations. This thing is still pushing. This thing is looking heavier and heavier though, so I could see this thing slam on down. Switching to large caps. Who was that again? Rome, right? Rome. What do you think large caps did today? What are you looking at? 1,000 on BSCD after fees. There you go. CVNA bankruptcy news always pushes the stocks up. Don't make sense, but I don't know. If you see bankruptcy on a stock, you buy it. If you see the company's gonna literally disappear into thin air, you buy it. Getting shredded by Tesla. Yeah, today Tesla's trappy, so I decided to just not trade it. Well, for now, I'm waiting for the clear direction on Tesla. I'm down 300 on it, which is not bad. But if I take the small L today, even if I mess up my month, I will be okay with that, as long as I don't take a big loss on Tesla there, because it was trapping me both directions. I thought I had it several times, and then it just... Carvana, I could see this thing have a nice pullback here to 959, which is where I'm looking to maybe take some off if this thing wants to keep running, because this one is still looking pretty strong. See, there's another try to spike there to a new high and getting stuffed, so maybe this thing wants to fully crash here. Looking to maybe start taking some profits. I would see a nice move to 959. I'm still looking, still holding. 959 would be my first level here. I want to see this under 959. Selling pressure stepping in now. There's another push down. Buyers want to step in, so I hate that thing, dude. Oh, I hate when Das freaking makes all of my share size the same, and then when I get out of the trade, it just takes the whole thing out. I accidentally closed it all. Who was calling out AUVI? AUVI mentioned, we all mentioned 140 holds, this thing can run. So, Carvana to me looks like a start in the backside. You could find some nice trades if this thing wants to stay strong. This 959 pivot right here, or as slow as possible to there. You could find a nice trade long, but that's my profit. That was my profit to take the trade. Ow, the profit to take my partial. So you know a lot of buyers or short sellers are gonna also click the buy button there. Is there anything else moving? HSCS did have a nice run. Maybe this one's also heading towards the backside. You do have daily a little more open on this one. You could have some room to keep running. So HSCS, I could see this thing push up to 280s. So if this holds sideways, keep an eye on it. Juanches, yes, I also hate when DAS changes in my share size. However, there's a setting to change that from happening. Oh, what is it? I'm sure there was one, but I just had never looked at it, so I didn't know. Anyways, right now I'm sitting at a red day. Tesla, I'm down $300 on. Tesla does not want to keep pushing above 177.9, so I could see this Tesla pull on down, but you know, I haven't. You see that double top on 177.9 on Tesla, so maybe this thing does want to go back down to 173. Carvana down to that 959. It wants to pop there, but I took some tiny small on Tesla. I'm not looking for a big move, but since I see this double top at 177.9, I tried catching just small pullbacks here to see if we go back down to 175. And if we crack 175, I could see it back down to 173. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But you see even right there, flat bottom on Tesla holding. I was just looking to see if that wants to break there. Carvana trade, I made money on it, but I accidentally stopped it all out. I'll have to look at that. Whoever was telling me, Wilson, yeah. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm sure I can look it up online. I keep forgetting. Sometimes I like it because if I'm in a trade and I sell a little bit and I wanted to panic sell the whole thing, then I already have it set up. You know, I don't have to. Made a little like 50 bucks back on Tesla there, but you know, sometimes I like that. But let me see. Dragon Trader, what's too choppy? Small size though. Okay, okay. Fat G, what a beauty. This one keeps giving GNS. Break a VWAP. This one could send it. Oh, GNS, you nailed the bottom on GNS. Let me see. I mentioned Carvana for you guys. 959 could have been a nice area. I mean, this hit 960. It was 1 penny off that 959. You could have gone to move up to 990. You know, that's 30 cents, but it's not a lot, but it's 30 cents a lot. Oh, there goes GNS. Fat G, good stuff, man. Fat G eating on HSCS and on GNS today. Look at GNS. GNS about to squeeze some shorts again. I find it, however, I also like it how it is, except when I don't pay attention, I say, yeah, that's what happened to me. GNS, Fat G, what the heck, Fat G? Fat G just literally jumped in on GNS somewhere down here, and this thing just went into a halt for him. This has 628 high. If this thing resumes anywhere under 628, oh my gosh, this thing could squeeze 628 so quickly. This thing could go 650, could maybe even go $7 on this thing. Huge gap. JD from on TikTok, man. I'm sorry I haven't been reading any TikTok comments. So if you're replying to some of them, appreciate it, man. Carvana, I could see another short back if we retest at $10 or this thing wanted to squeeze to $10. But with GNS shooting up like that, I think I might wait a little bit. SPY is still pushing. 405 is a key level on SPY. It looks like we squeezed past 405 and then kind of rejected at 405. So pushing back down under 405. Blair is going to call it for the day. Awesome. Sorry about that, Blair. You got it, man, though. You got it. Carvana is admitting they were breaking laws and the stock is shooting up. That makes sense. Do you mainly use the tape to trade? Levels, tape, everything. Level 2. If you guys are watching on TikTok, let me know if you guys have any questions now. I am reading the chat now. Let me see. What do I see? Tesla still cannot push over, but it cannot push higher. Tesla's gonna be range strapped today. Which if Tesla was to hold sideways all day today, that just means we could get a run maybe later in the day or maybe tomorrow to that $200. You know, this thing is unstoppable when it decides to go. So a big move like that on Tesla could keep following it up. I could see it up to 200. I still have my put open on Tesla, so I'm not touching that yet. If anything, I would add to it if this thing was to shoot up straight to 200 tomorrow, the next couple days. Even as yet. If Tesla tucks under 175 and tries to reclaim all of this area or retest all of this area right here, I might actually follow it short now because we consolidated for so long. Now we're breaking down. So if we retest this area here on Tesla, I might actually follow this back on down short. So volume is increasing. 175 is here. If I get a nice pop on Tesla or even 175, I could follow it down to a new low here. So if we try to bounce here, I will add to this. I always get my starter now because sometimes when it decides to go a certain direction, it just goes. You see how every time this one wants to go, it just holds. That was a nice volume on that sell-off though, so I'm comfortable here. If it got a tiny pop, I would add to it, but I would like to see this one back down to 173.20s maybe. Still holding here. So retesting this areas up here, that's where I'm adding maybe. Didn't get an ad there, but let's see if we do want to move lower. Even when it makes a direction, it still wants to chop around. If I take this low, I could follow this down a little bit better, but it's not one. Okay, here pushing, nope. Small size on this Tesla trade here, but I want to see if I got that nice fade to 173, but every time this thing pops down, buyers are stepping in. There it goes a little bit, but not. Okay, maybe here. Up, I'm going to cover half. GNS resumption. I forgot about it. Hold on. GNS resumption could spike to that 628. Okay, there's a high on GNS already, but didn't give us that. Didn't give me that good chance to take the ad. GNS, I got some locate shorts here just in case this thing wants to really spike like crazy, but 628 is that daily level that we were seeing there that I was looking for to get the add on, but it seems like we already want to hold it as well as resistance. If I get one last thing pushed through here, I could see it take some ads. This thing has gone straight up without a pullback, so watching here to see if we get some ads. CVNA also still trying to come back up for a new high. GNS, if it gets this extended, this could be one that would come right back down and haul down. So like GMVD this morning. So I'd be careful if you guys are chasing this long. You would want it to actually pull back slowly, get a flag, and then get the next leg up, kind of like Carvana did. So that would be the trade you would find on stocks like this, because this one could. Yeah, watch it, watch it. Because this one could rug pull you all the way back on down. So I would be careful. So I did short up there at that 628 level on GNS. So I am short GNS right now. HSCS, nice move. It's still holding. It's got that high there, so be careful with that. Fat G, exactly what Juan said, for real. Anyone looking long, let it pull back for 5 minutes to breathe and consolidate. Yeah, so I would not have chased that one up here. If this thing pulls back and kind of holds, pivots here, or even this 550, that's I think more important on the daily, then you could start looking to see to look for the long, but I would just be careful just in general. I'm all out of GNS a little bit for now. If this runs again, I'm going for it. Look at Tesla, man. Let me see, Juan. There's still a lot of lag between Tradecaster and YouTube. I know it's not you, but want the team to know. Well, I can't control that though. I think Tradecaster is just a little bit behind. I think YouTube is a little bit faster, and I think that's just the way. I think that's just the way Tradecaster is, because it takes the info from YouTube and then it puts it into Tradecaster. So at that point, it's recording the YouTube one and then putting it to Tradecaster. So it's gonna be, but I think it's not much. Like I think it's less than 2 seconds, 3 seconds for sure, unless you're noticing it more. Blair, sometimes I think the same, man. When I take huge losses, I'm like, why can I make that long? And Tesla, I had the right idea. Once that double top was put in here at 179, I should have kept adding here for that short. Look at this. It's still pushing on down low. This is my idea right there, and it's still going. I added short here, and I added short right here, and I didn't get any of these two moves. So I still have locates for Carvana, and I still have locates for GNS. Both of them kind of looking for one leg up, one more leg up. I could see both of them still push one leg out. Okay, thank you, James. I appreciate it, man. Short SPY 400 puts, maybe. 400 put could $400 on SPY could be the next level to watching GNS again. If this thing wants to break out one more time, I will add back in on this one. So TikTok, what you guys got over there? How much money do you make average monthly? Enough to live on. Just kidding. It depends. Every month is different, man. GNS 650. It wants to break up 650. There's 650. There's the break of 650. 663. Because this one pushed into another halt. Okay, now we're looking for shorts possibly up here somewhere. Is it going to fake halt? Is it going to go straight to 7? I could see one last push to 7 maybe. The way this is holding right there. 777, 777, 777. What's all the hype about this stock for real? With a little bit of cat, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that, we gonna be all. I could see 7 hit, and then maybe I'm adding somewhere around here. Final stop like $7. If this squeezes over 7, I'm out. But I could see 7 being my last. Here it goes. This has not had a single red candle on the 5-minute pullback at all. So I'm in GNS up here. If it squeezes through 7, I'm cutting it. And Tesla, oh my gosh, man. Are you kidding me with Tesla, dude? Are you absolutely kidding me with Tesla, man? Hold on, I want to look at Tesla. This is... Gosh dang it, dude. Wow, GNS shot up, so I stopped out at 705. But this is still going. GNS is about a freaking like smack on down, so Carvana kind of failed there and then climbed right back on up, so I'll be careful there. Brian Guerrero, what are you saying? Are you kidding me? Kevin Camp, hey yo, good morning, hon. How's your morning been so far? I'm actually red Tesla right now, small size, but I missed my trade, so I traded bad today. You know, I'm down 200 bucks on Tesla, which is not bad. Uh, Carvana, I hit a short, green on this one, and then GNS, I hit a short on this one, but I just got squeezed, so I am red on this one here. It's not bad, but you know, I'm not this one. I'm gonna let this one keep pushing because look at this 5-minute. Daily is breaking out. I mean, I see room to 11. Do I think this is gonna go to 11? No, but can it? Maybe. You know, I have no idea at this point. Um, Build a guy, good job. It looks like you took Tesla short. I was calling out Tesla today short, and I just did not get any of that at all. So good job. Y boy thinks SPY will break 405. No GMVD position. No, I missed that one. My locates were pretty expensive on that one, so I decided to not short that one. Is it actually fading though? Because I even mentioned this morning, I was like, watch, I'm not going to short this one, and this is going to be the one that is going to fade. Yeah, it's still going down. Yeah, that was your call. Thank you. Appreciate it. Build a guy. I had the right idea. I jumped in it short, and I missed it, so I got out like right before that thing spiked. Kevin Kim, what about you, man? Did you take GMVD then? I'm guessing. Marcel probably coming back up though, calling it here. Nice green day. Good job, Isaac. I'm sitting at it right there right now. Now I'm right on both accounts because I took that loss on GNS just now. But send me your Venmo. I'll buy you lunch. I'm good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it though. Appreciate it. But congrats, man, on your day. Congrats. For the move down on Nvidia 118 green, Amy Young. There we go, Amy Young. Good job. Oh, Kevin is short GMB. Is that your only one short right now? Taking money, all right, up 168 for the day and done. See you all tomorrow. Good job taking money. Yeah, the locates were expensive. That's why I was like, I feel, and even that, I have expensive locates and I have like 50% off, so I know it should have been cheaper than that, but still, I was like, I don't really feel like paying all of that. It's cheaper now though, yeah. I don't want to chase it so low though. The only one that I would have wanted to chase today was Tesla, and I did a couple times, and I literally bought like shorted the perfect spots, and I sold or covered right before the dumps. It's a little annoying. Amy Young heading out for the rest of the day. Good job. GNS, I have locate still, and CVNA, I have locate still. I would love for these things to give me one more attempt to get back in on both of these because I missed GNS. I think I shorted around here. No, 7. Yeah, shorted around here, covered, got out, and then scaled in on the here and stopped out right over 7. And now this thing really wants to just sell off. Great. Here, just close the door. I'm not done. This has room to the downside. What's your price target on that one, Kevin? Wild Boy saying spike a dump if we don't break that 405. Tesla to me is hanging on at that 173. At this point, I'm kind of accepting that I'm gonna have a red day on my Tesla trades today, down 200. But you know, for everything that I have made, down $200 on Tesla today is absolutely nothing. I could look for one more trade, but then I'm trading the P&L. Unless I see a good setup, like maybe here this 173 wants to continue reacting as resistance now. I think that was also a pre-market spike, so I could see it there, but it's too close, you know, it's too close here. I would need a bigger push back up and try to anticipate it up here. The one that I would like to hit again is GNS short though. That's the one I really want to hit. If GNS was to try to get back to 7, maybe that's where I would add back in. Like rejecting 7. How's everybody doing in general today? Green, red? I think Blair was red. Amy Young is a nice green. Isaac has a nice green. I'm sure Kevin Kim is a nice green following GMB down short. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Somebody nailed, Build a Guy nailed Tesla short, so I'm sure he's green. J Hart, big red. Oh no, J Hart. Corey, good green today. Rome C, no trades today. Brian, which one did you get upset about, Brian? I know you said one of them you're like, ugh, or something like that. Or are you kidding me or something? Which one was that one? Tesla wants to go for another leg down. Clutch trades and no trades. Oh, Tesla short. Yeah, man. Same here, man. Same here on that one. Just stopped out. Needed more patience. Same here. Tesla's still going on down, though. I don't know how much of this move is going to go back on down, though. Like, I wouldn't want to chase this down because this thing daily still, you know, it could get that room to 200, but you never know. I should have taken the 173. That's the one that would have worked. Oh, there goes freaking GNS down. Wow. I barely have any shares in that thing. I re-added, but I have like a quarter of what I hit earlier, so I'm still red on that ticker. Tesla was down 220, so I just made about 100 there. GNS, I am short with an average of like 675 right now. I had it started because I wanted to pop to $7. But GNS, you know, made a nice win on HSCS long. Oh my god, just now? Look at that thing. Spy is tanking. Oh, I see Spy tanking. That 405 level. Why boy was calling out. TikTok people, what you got? You missed Tesla. PDC rejection on Tesla was beautiful. Still learning. I've destroyed myself in paper trading. If you guys need any help on the guys on TikTok, I do offer a course with full mentorship. So if you guys are interested, the link is in the bio, and code for that is 150 off. No spaces. You type that in, you get $150 off. Jim Hinkle. Now I'm looking at maybe getting calls around 193 level for Spy. Romsey. Romsey, you switching to large caps, is this going to be like a day trading type of thing when you're trading like the same day and want to close them the same day, or is this going to be like more like swing trading? Because I know you're sometimes good at those too. So GNS, I took some profit there. I'm leaving some runners, but I am still red on this one just because of that initial loss on the front side. So Tesla though, I don't know that Tesla wants to give all the move from yesterday or Friday. So I could see Tesla reversal somewhere down here. This thing wanted to keep going lower. It's not. It's double bottoming out. So if we get like a fake flush, I could see myself adding on that on Tesla to catch a dip on it. So I'm actually going to see if we kind of want to break the lows but don't really move lower. Maybe get this double bottom here. Maybe get a nice book move back up to 175, something like that. 5-minute time frame on Tesla also has not had a green candle in a while. Just maybe we can get a nice entry here and just a green candle closes kind of neutral. So I know Spy is tanking, but I want to see how Tesla breaks here. If it breaks slow or if it breaks strong. I mean weak or strong. If it breaks weak, I want to catch the move. Okay, let's see. Let's watch. Let's watch. Holding, holding, holding. Holding. Buyer stepping in. Holding. Does it want to keep pushing? This candle just started. So no ads yet. No, it's still going. This thing still wants to sell off. Yeah, volume is coming in, getting bigger. Volume is increasing and that candle is pushing lower, so not touching it yet. Longer time frames look bare still. It's under bottom VWAP. Oh, I don't usually look at those. I don't look at the top or bottom VWAP. I'm upset I'm missing this short on Tesla, if anything. That's the one I should have nailed. I should have nailed the Tesla short. You know, double top 179. I added short. I added short. I even mentioned this 173 short. Didn't add on that one, and you know I missed the whole move. I had like 3 or 4 chances to go short on this thing. I called them all out, and then still never took them. Yeah, day trade options for the most part. Maybe some swings. Got it. So if you get a nice trade, swing it out. GNS wants to climb back up, but SPY, at this point, I could see SPY to 400. That 400 level is going to be where buyers are really going to wait if that thing wants to put in another leg, or at least kind of check catch a bounce. So I could see SPY down to 400 again. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm only down $132 on Tesla though. You know, it's a one trade here and I can make this all back. I'm just not going to scalp it. I want to find a good trade. You might go log on Tesla around 167, 168. I have a line here at 166.19. I don't know when that's from, but oh, that's this line. That's a nice level there on Tesla. It's a big daily level there. GNS and Carvana trying to push still. Hey, no glitching today on my platform. I realized that for some reason I didn't have automatic updates, which I thought I did, and I had a GPU update, so I did that, and I wonder if that's literally what was bugging my PC. I wonder if that was literally what was bugging my Thinkorswim, which would be stupid and embarrassing because I literally had to get all my internet fixed and stuff. You can't call that being down, Juan Trades. I'll call being down 500 or less on Tesla starter entry. It's a vicious beast, the true diamond hand stock. No, I'm saying I'm down 100 bucks on it. Which I guess, you know, you can't really say that. It's not much. But if I import my trades on Thinkorswim, this goes in as a red day, and this red day of down 130 bucks will ruin my green streak and my green month. So, but I want to catch a dip on Tesla here. This is sold off a little too much. I could see it bottoming somewhere around here. It's 50% of that previous day candle yesterday. Don't want to go against the grain just because, but I want to take some longs on Tesla. If it sells off, I'm quickly getting out, but kind of 170 level here, trying to use it as a support. We might bounce a little bit under 170, but I want to see 170 bounce. If only I was short this whole move, right? That had been crazy. That would have been absolutely crazy. So I want to see 170, just the whole dollar level here. I'm only in 200 shares, so it's not a lot either. Well, that thing distracted me. Yeah, this is absolutely not holding. Tesla is the complete opposite of Friday. Wow. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Should have cut it out way sooner. I gotta cut it. That is not a good habit. I should have cut that one way sooner. This is just free falling. This is literally free falling. This is insane. What is up with Tesla, man? This is insane. Looks like I'm gonna have to take the red day today. Tom Petty, free falling for sure, dude. The next support on this thing, I have no idea. I thought 175 would at least try to hold, but this is literally giving back all of its move from Friday, which it was insane. I mean, if this thing really is gonna sell off like this, the next support, literally, I could see this back down on 165, just because that's the area where we were kind of holding on Friday. If all of this move, this was kind of the bounce I was trying to catch. Finally, buyer stepped in here. Dang, this is insane. I'm down $400 on Tesla today on a what I thought could have been an easy short day. Now the question is, do you go with the trend and short this back down if it wants to sell off everything from Friday, or the question is, do you wait for the low, think you got the low, and then buy the higher low? Dude, think or swim. Come on, zoom in. Look at this 5-minute time frame. Absolute sell-off from 177 to 160. It sold off $10 without a bounce. You killed January, man. Kill it. Killed it? Well, it's still January right now. It was odd you went short without knowing the next support. Damn it, Juan. So sad you have a freaking red day. Yeah, same here, man. But oh well, it happens. Red days are normal. I'm surprised I went that long without a red day. I could still make it back, but if anything, look at GNS trying to go for another move. GNS would be the one where I could get some good profit if I shorted this one again. GNS, I'm interested in another short on this one. If I got another blow off top of 727, I could take another short on this one. I mean, the 5 minute, this one looks good to break out on the 5 minute, honestly. But I want to catch that next breakout and take that short entry on the other one. Tesla cannot catch bounce. SPY, let me look at SPY on the smaller time frame. It's trying to bounce. I don't know. Trader John Green 685 on GNS. Good stuff. Is anybody back in on GNS or no? Yeah, that's why I was kind of really short on Tesla, but I thought this thing could see 200 bucks. So, Wilson, you're short GNS just now, short it right here under 7. I thought about hitting it, but I thought I could get another push through 7 or another high, so I didn't take it. I could have seen this one as a bounce though. This was a daily level clean as you can ask for it. You lost in it earlier with me. Look at Tesla. Back on down, I'm telling you. Do you go with the trend and short every pop or what? It's about to take another low just that quick. I do see the volume decreasing on Tesla though, as this time it sells off. You see, well, volume increased a little bit there. I shorted 500 shares at 674. Oh, nice. You're looking for that crack of 628 on GNS if you're in short. See, this is what I'm saying. Now that's like buyer stepping in there. But do I follow it with some longs here, try to catch an actual move, or is this thing gonna act like Friday? I'd never seen action on Tesla like Friday. This thing was high, 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 one candle, two candles, red, high, 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 high. I had never seen that, and it's doing it again on the short side. Sell, 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 two green candles, sell, 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 two green candles, sell, sell, sell. A little bit of a pop here. I could see it. If this was any other day, this could be double bottom. Try to catch a lower high, get the move back up. But today, if it want to act like it did on Friday, this is gonna keep hitting lows. The Dow is down 38 and SPY is down $3. Tesla used to do this a lot. I mean, it's good. If it starts doing this, it's great. I could trade some of these stocks some of these days and have some runners that go down like $5 a share. Look at this. See? Look at that 5 minute stuffing at this level on the or kind of pushing it up on this level here. 169. Looks like a little relief, kind of a bounce type play. I could see it back up to 170.50. Oh, that's literally right there. You think it'll be one more short before it rips? I do have a trend line. I don't know if people are going to be following this trend line on a day like this one. But if we were to get on the other side of this trend line and then get that new low or even triple bottom down here, that's where I will add again long. GNS is not dropping for you. You need it under what, 628? BZFD also ripping again. Oh my god. This is doing a full 180. Oh dang it, Rosendo. You got 6 to 620 in this. Wait. 3 to 320? Yeah, 3 to 320. You good, you good. Tesla struggling to make a higher high. I guarantee you the second I go short on this thing is gonna rip. Well, TikTok people, what do you guys think on Tesla? What do you think about Amazon? This thing might go to 158. I mean, if Tesla wants to sell off, this thing will go. I think this thing could literally, at this point, give all of its gains on Friday if this wants to be this heavy. 165 maybe. What was it? 166 here. 166. I could see this thing down to 166. Trendline's breaking though. Trendline's breaking. So if we break here, get a nice pullback, get some nice longs, I could see this thing rip a little bit at least. BBBY needs to break 3. BBBY getting volume today or? Oh yeah, it did. Oh, I guess it's so Carvana play, right? So interesting. Tesla getting interesting. I could see this reject 173. If this goes up to 173 again, up here, and selling off like we are today, I could see the short back up there. But until then, I mean, maybe a small short here, I don't know. But until then, this is still trying to catch a bounce. High time frame wedge. Looks ominous. Even just a car move down. Low time frame W is fake out. If I get a nice short on Tesla, if this thing wants to keep selling off, I will try to ride this thing all the way back on down. You think these bounds are a lot of short covers? Tweezers are bottom here on the 10-minute. That's what I'm saying. If we push back up to that 173.23 level, especially if this thing goes parabolic, 173, I'm going short back on down. At least that trend line worked. As soon as it broke trend line, it started squeezing, volume increase, buyers stepped in. If this pushes right into 173, I might go short. 173.23 is kind of the level I'm watching. Let me see. Maybe I could bump it down a little bit, but that's... being patient here, being patient here. Auto parts stocks are really moving to these bounds. There are a lot of shorts covering. GNS and Carvana and BBBY are still going sideways though, so come on Tesla, keep pushing up like this. You're just going straight up to 173. Want to take full ad over 170, closer to 173. I want to see one more push, 173 maybe. GNS and Carvana are literally hanging out right below their highs. Both of those could literally pop a new high out of nowhere. Both GNS and Carvana. I took my starters on Tesla, but I wanted to see a little bit bigger of a push up so I could add bigger. I'm only in 200 shares short, up $65. Almost 70 now. 90, 100. This is so heavy. I absolutely nailed that top there, but I didn't jump in full size. But honestly, if this thing wants to be this heavy, I will follow this down. What is SPY doing? SPY is going sideways. Cannot get back up though. Tesla is so heavy, man. Like it didn't even catch, it didn't even bounce at all. As soon as it hit the first red candle, instantly selling right back on down. Could be making a higher low here though. There's a little bit of that pivot at 170.38. I'm still in 100 shares short, small size, but up 160 bucks, bringing my trade from now $400 on the day to now only down 150 on the day. BBBY kind of going right in straight up too. There's no way Tesla's literally gonna go straight back on down. I was about to cover some, but didn't get the chance to. So it went from being down $400 on the day to now down only $170 on the day. Okay. Watch for a 175 reject on Tesla's still heavy. If this pushes up to 171 now, I would follow it down again. This song is terrible. What am I listening to? Oh, Carvana. Look at Carvana. Carvana wants to squeeze to a new high, maybe. For real, what is up with bankruptcy stocks like rallying like crazy? Tesla still selling off. Broke that 170.38 pivot there. Tesla keeps selling like this. I would look for the next pullback to go down straight to a new low again. Carvana about to squeeze to new high. Does anybody have locates on Carvana? You guys are looking short Carvana too, or no? Or are you guys mostly looking long? If 10 keeps holding, I could see Carvana hit a new high if you get a dip trade of 10. But I think it's so close to just hitting a new high. Here comes a new high on Carvana. What is up with Carvana today? Your Rosendo's long Carvana 970. Good stuff, good stuff. I jumped in some Carvana short, but it's like 1020 average. Not the best. And this one, honestly, it's still looking strong. I might be taking a red days on both accounts today. Look at it. It wants to go for a new high. There it goes. Cut 1040. Good stuff, man. Selling almost a peak. Just wants to break a 1050. Jeez, man. What is up with these stocks today? Carvana, GNS, BBBY. Look at this thing. Does Carvana have a top? Is anybody following Carvana long? Anyways, guys, I might be locking in my first red day now, and red on Tesla, and then red on my shorting account. So this might be the end of the streak. So probably gonna head off for the rest of the day, and then see if I can make it back. Maybe scalping here and there, but not really gonna aim to be green. Tesla, I'm only down 100, so if I find a trade on Tesla, I might. But other than that, I think I'm gonna be done for right now. So you guys stay tuned for the recap. I will guys see you tomorrow. Thank you for all of you guys coming in, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Carvana there missed the top two. So y'all have a good one, guys. See you guys tomorrow.